Hey everyone, welcome to Lifestyle Today. I'm Justine Santinello. I hope everyone is all geared up for Easter this weekend and has those baskets ready to go. I feel like my girls have been asking about their Easter baskets since Christmas. Now, as always, if you have any fun photos of your family celebrating, feel free to tag us or send them over. We always love to see how you guys celebrate the holidays. Now, let's get today started. You may know our first guest of the day from the Marvel Cinematic Universe or maybe from the Barbie movie, like my family. But Simu Liu is also the host of the new reality competition show, Got to Get Out. 20 people, both familiar and new faces, are stuck under one roof with $1 million in prize money up for grabs. Simu Liu is here now to tell us all about it. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my pleasure.
So I want to start out with what you think really sets this show apart from other competition shows out there that we might be familiar with.
Yeah, I mean, Got to Get Out is definitely one of the more free-flowing kind of competition formats that I think viewers will ever see. It's a show that's kind of entirely dictated by the cast in a way. Because you've got 20 strangers locked in a room, in a house, and you've got a money clock that's ticking up to $1 million. And over the course of this process, which takes 10 days, people can receive what are called exit strategies. And if they get one, then they have to come up with an escape plan, which means that they have to figure out the heist, figure out who to kind of bring into the con, and figure out how to fool everybody else and escape. And so we don't tell them how to do it. We don't kind of give them any sort of hints or anything other than this is the parameters, and you kind of go with it. Like you can even choose not to escape and wait for the 10 days to finish and split $1 million evenly if that's your plan. And so really just we went into this show not knowing at all what would happen. And we got a lot of surprises along the way, a lot of really, really incredible moments, because that's what happens when you bring, some of the most legendary reality TV personalities of all time into the show, into the mix. But yeah, I mean, the results is just like really, really watchable, unpredictable television.
Now, this is a very eclectic cast. What can we expect when we're watching all of these different personalities together?
I think you can expect a lot of ill-fated escape attempts concocted by not professional escape artists. I think some unexpected romance happens because you got 20 people locked in a house for 10 days. What else is gonna happen? What else are you gonna do? Some really fun escape attempts that almost work. You're gonna see Spencer Pratt hiding himself in a literal can of garbage to try to get taken out as trash. And many many more things. It's such a fun ride, and I can't wait for people to see it.
So, how do you think that you would hold up if you were competing?
Yeah, probably pretty terribly. I generally don't like being locked in spaces, and I can't imagine anyone does. But I'm also like maybe not the most. I'm not the best liar, so I mean, even if I had an escape plan, I don't know that I would be able to keep it a secret for long enough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me to like backstab people. I think I'd be the guy that'd be like, trying to get everyone to make it to the end so we could split all the money evenly. Definitely like very much like a let's do it for everyone kind of guy. And I just feel like that's the exact kind of person who gets taken advantage of because no one tries to stick it out to the end. Everyone's gonna try to pull a fast one.
You've done a lot of really amazing things over the years, from the MCU to Barbie. You're an author. Now you're hosting reality shows. What else is on your list that you want to accomplish?
I guess for me, I mean, I think there's two things that come to mind. I'd love to do this kind of weird, fun, smaller, like A24 movie, and I'd love to do a rom-com. Because I don't think I've had a chance to do that really. So those are the two that really stick out.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, guys. Now, Easter might be this weekend, but if you're still looking for something extra special, Prezi is bringing a little extra magic with its AI-powered Easter Bunny experience. Following the success of its viral AI Santa campaign, Prezi is once again making holiday gifting more personal and more fun. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Justine. Thanks for inviting me.
So, what inspired this AI Easter Bunny experience?
Well, good question. So we are lucky enough at Prezi to be in the world of gifting. And every second there is a gift sent somewhere around the world. So whether that's a Prezi digital gift card or a retailer card, and they get sent with personalized messages. So I love you, I'm thinking of you, I'm grateful for you. But the best part of a gift that we were chatting about was the actual receiving of the gift and that moment, the feeling of joy, anticipation, or wonder of, who sent me this gift, why they thought of me. And so, but it's only a little moment. And then you open the gift and you might hold on to that feeling for a little bit, but then it's kind of saved in your memory. So we thought, imagine if we could extend that feeling, the feeling just before you open the gift of like joy, anticipation, and that wonder. But then imagine if we could also save it in a memory box so you could keep it forever and play it over and over again. So that's where we thought, well, who's the biggest gifter? So the biggest gifter we know is the Easter Bunny. And the Easter Bunny goes into every home every year. Well, what if we reached out to the Easter Bunny and said, would you mind if we got a sneak peek into how you hide the Easter eggs? And then we could film it and send it to a person as a gift. And she said, yes, she would love to. So that's kind of how it was born.
Okay, so can you walk us through then how families can create their own personalized message from the Easter Bunny?
Yeah, so it's super simple. It takes you about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and it's free. And every single person that does it will get a video. So all you have to do is go to a website, which is prezimagicalmessages.com. You put in who you would like the Easter Bunny to visit or whose home you'd like them to visit. You would then snap a few little inspiration shots around your home about the hiding spots, like behind a toy, etc. And then you submit it. And then you will receive a video very shortly afterwards, and you can send it off as a gift to whoever you'd like to.
What role do digital gift cards play in the experience?
The Easter Bunny actually wanted to have her own Easter Bunny card, so that for children that maybe couldn't eat chocolate, for example, that could be an alternative. So that's available there for the Easter Bunny to send a digital card, or for any parents as well that want to couple the gift with. We've got the Minions Easter Bunny in Easter cards as well. So there's just it's just an optional extra as a gift.
So I'd love to hear more about the Santa Magical Messages experience that you guys did over the holidays, and how did that then lead to this Easter experience?
It did actually, yes. So Santa is another huge gifter. And obviously Santa comes on Christmas Eve and leaves gifts. But the biggest part of the joy and the wonder of Santa is whether you're on his nice list. So we created this experience where, imagine if you could send Santa something you've done really nice throughout the year, and then he would tell you whether you're on the nice list before the day. So then it extends that moment of joy all the way from receiving the video from Santa, but you can also keep that video from Santa right up until Christmas Day.
So where can we go for more info and maybe even to create our own magical moment?
Yeah, so you could go to prezi.com, which is our website. We have a banner there with the bunny on it, or you can go directly to the website, which is the prezimagicalmessages.com. Just a tip though, use your mobile or tablet because it's a mobile experience, and then you can just create your own.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you guys, we'll be right back.
I don't remember how it started. our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad! Okay, here we go, throw it! Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
Welcome back. Our next guest is all about smart nutrition swaps that can help energy, metabolism, and health. Pam Nisevich-Bede is a global nutritionist for Abbott's Lingo business, and she's joining us now to tell us more. So, why should we try to fool our food? And what role does glucose tracking really play in our health?
So glucose is one of the main sources of fuel in our body, right? It fuels our brain, it fuels our muscles, it really fuels our day-to-day. But we need to understand what our glucose is doing to know what changes we need to make. And that's where glucose tracking and tools like a continuous glucose monitor or a CGM, like Lingo by Abbott, really come to life. So they give minute-by-minute data into how your body is responding to your food, your exercise, life's daily stressors, so you can make changes. And that's really where Fool Your Foods came into play. So instead of not knowing what's going on behind the scenes, we're using tools to know what kind of changes we should make to our foods. So we took some of our favorite foods and we made just small tweaks. For example, oatmeal. Instead of eating oatmeal on its own, which tends to cause kind of a glucose roller coaster throughout the day, we added some nuts for fat. We added in some chia seeds and berries for fiber. That slows down digestion. That gives us steadier energy. Adding in hard-boiled eggs or avocado to your toast, you get a more delicious and nutrient-dense toast, and slower to digest, keeps you fuller longer.
So, can you tell us more about Lingo and how does it work?
Sure. So Lingo is Abbott's first consumer CGM. It is a tool which gives you real-time insight into how your body's responding to factors like food, exercise, and more. It's this biosensor on the back of my arm. You wear it for up to 14 days. It pairs with the Lingo app on your smartphone, and minute by minute, you see your glucose data.
Where can we go for some more info?
Certainly. So if you visit us at hellolingo.com, you can learn more about Lingo and healthy eating and more tips.
All right, next up, Dr. Nicole Avena is a research neuroscientist and associate professor of neuroscience at the Mount Sinai School of Medicine, and she's written several books, including her latest, Sugarless, a 7-step plan to uncover hidden sugars, curb your cravings, and conquer your addiction. She's joining us today with some healthy swaps for the spring. Welcome back, Dr. Avena.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So as we head into these warmer months, many of us are looking for refreshing drinks that keep us hydrated. But instead of reaching for the options that are filled with all of that added sugar, do you have alternatives you recommend?
Yeah, it's really important to keep this in mind because especially when you're on the go, all of those like quick trips to the grocery store, the gas station, even vending machines, those beverages always have tons of added sugar. And so one of the ones that I recommend is my new favorite. This is called Blue Stripes Cacao Water. And I love this because it uses the entire cacao pod and it helps to create this completely delicious and nutrient-rich beverage that has this superfruit benefits. And the best part is that it contains literally 1 or 2 ingredients and no added sugar. It's a really great way to hydrate and really give your body natural electrolytes and the antioxidants. And you can get these at Whole Foods, Sprouts, and also on Amazon.
So this time of year, a lot of us travel more. What are some healthy snack options for when we're on the go or maybe even when we're craving something yummy at home?
Yeah, so snacking, again, it's another thing you really need to be mindful about. You don't want to get caught in a pinch and not have something healthy on hand. And so that's why I love the products by Krispy Kreme. Their crispy fruit snacks are amazing. They're made from 100% pure fruit. They have no added sugar, no preservatives, no artificial anything. And they have 7 delicious flavors. They're super convenient because they come in these individual bags. So you can take them on the go, throw them in a lunchbox, throw them, in wherever you're going. They're just a great extra snack to have on hand. And you can find these at Whole Foods, and you can also find them at krispykreme.com.
So this time of year, we all want to use those backyard grills, right? And we tend to go for the easy things, the hot dogs, the hamburgers, but is there a more heart-healthy option?
Yeah, absolutely. I love those hot dogs and hamburgers, but again, they're not the healthiest option that's out there for the grill. So it's a good idea to think about incorporating some other more nutrient-dense foods that are good for backyard cooking, like Chilean farm salmon. And salmon is a great option because it contains healthy fats like those omega-3 fatty acids. It's also a high protein source. It has vitamin D. And Chilean salmon is high in omega-3 fatty acids and low in mercury. So that makes it a great option for family members, even pregnant women and little kids. So next time you're in the grocery store, just keep your eyes open for chili listed on the package.
Thank you so much for being with us, Dr. Avena.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner!
Go. Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. Yeah! Oh, I thought you were on my team. Wait.
Now, I'm sure a ton of you parents out there can relate to how difficult it can be to find good, healthy snacks to take on the go for your kids. I have been loving these Keikoa Foods shelf-stable pouches. They recently launched their taste training program, which focuses on introducing kids to new vegetables in every recipe once they've started eating solid foods. Each recipe includes at least one gentle herb or spice to make the flavor more exciting and help them to develop a positive association with food. Plus, the more we expose our kids and get them comfortable and familiar with vegetables, the more likely to reduce pickiness. Be sure to use code LTTV25 at keikoafoods.com for 25% off and to try the pouches at home. Okay, guys, up next, Bahar Tektashian is here with her fresh finds for spring. Welcome, Bahar.
Traveling can be hot and stressful, and I never feel fresh when I get to my destination. But thankfully, Secret has launched its new whole body dry feel deodorant collection, and now it's a travel must-have for me. This deodorant is the first of its kind. It's aluminum-free, and it helps control sweat while keeping you feeling fresh for up to 72 hours. Made with a clean formula, everything in this collection is free from aluminum, baking soda, dyes, phthalates, and parabens. Plus, it's been tested by gynecologists and derms, so you can feel good about using it on sensitive areas, not just your armpits. You can choose between a stick or a cream, and it comes in 2 amazing scents. Most of us will be showing more skin this summer, and M61 has the perfect products to help us feel more confident. M61's Pro Sculpt Contour Body Serum and Cream is the perfect duo to help tone, hydrate, and visibly sculpt targeted areas. The serum tightens, tones, and smooths the back of the arms, upper stomach, and waist, while the cream hydrates and enhances firmness on your thighs, buttocks, waist, and lower stomach. These professional skincare products contain clinically proven ingredients that tighten, contour, and improve skin texture so you look and feel your best. If you hate flossing, you're gonna love the Aquasonic Icon Water Flosser. It uses dentist-inspired technology like a rotating tip and water jet to clean deeper than string floss ever could. It's affordable, effective, and it helps you achieve healthier gums, a wider smile, and better oral health. With 3 pressure modes, the Aquasonic Flosser lets you personalize your level of clean. Plus, it's compact, cordless, and available in a variety of fun colors, making it perfect for home or travel.
In honor of Earth Month, we're learning how to add clean beauty to our routines and be kinder to the planet. As a certified B Corporation, Sky Organics is taking action against climate change by planting 5 trees per order on their website in partnership with Ecology to help restore forests. Grace Gold is back with her suggestions on what to buy. I'm so excited. I've been hearing a lot about castor oil lately.
Yes, back in a big way. Sky Organics, they are so known for their organic castor oil. In fact, this is the #1 castor oil in the US with over 55,000 5-star reviews on Amazon. That's a beauty must-have for hair, lashes, brows, and skin, now available at Target as well. Now, I also love that organic lash and brow oil, which also features their castor oil. It has a dual-tipped wand for easy nightly application to condition and nourish for fuller-looking lashes and brows. And finally, the organic castor oil with rosemary oil is the newest addition, now infused with organic rosemary oil for added scalp and hair benefits, plus a refreshing scent.
Yeah, I like that. I'm going to have to check this out.
Absolutely. Sometimes Grandma's secrets are the best.
You're so right. Thank you, Grace. We'll be right back, guys.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
We've all been seeing the rise in food costs since 2020. And while we've seen some relief here and there, it seems to never really be ending. Smart shopping expert Trey Bodge is back with us with some tips on how to save at the grocery store, including some dupes, apps to use, and other savings ideas. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me back.
So very excited to have you on this one because I'm feeling this. I mean, I know everybody is, but groceries. I was just saying to you before we started, like, I'm spending so much and then I put it in the fridge and I feel like I barely bought anything. So is there a plan of attack with these expensive groceries right now?
Yeah, so we're all struggling here, and especially if you're on a tight budget, this is a very tough time. So a couple things here. If you're going to one grocery store only, and that's very efficient, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. However, the best prices aren't always at that one place. So just be open to maybe shopping around a little bit. Maybe it's you go to your main store and then you hit Trader Joe's or Aldi.
Right.
If you happen to have a wholesale club membership, make sure to use that, buy in bulk those items that make sense. Make sure to join any loyalty programs because you can earn points towards free items. And then lastly, buy store brands. And you were talking about those items in your fridge that look smaller. They
Yeah.
are smaller. So it's shrinkflation all over the place. Brands are reducing the package sizes. But if you go to the generic or the store brand, you'll do better on size and you'll do better on price.
Shrinkflation. I never even knew that that was a thing.
It is now. It's very new. So it's in the
Oh my
last couple of years
gosh.
that we're really experiencing this.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about apps that we can use to help us out?
Yeah, so you want to make sure that wherever you're shopping, use that store app if they have one.
Okay.
Because again, like the loyalty program, you'll get coupons, extra bonuses, things like that. So that's one thing to do. There is an app that I wanted to share with you called Flash Food. That's really interesting. So they partner with retail stores, grocery stores all around the country to help them move through merchandise that's maybe in surplus. For example, the items are up to 50% off. You place your order in the Flash Food app and then you pick it up at your participating grocery store. So that's a way to save on some of your groceries. And then also any coupon sites that you like to use. Use those too. If you're doing any ordering online for groceries, you can do really well maybe at Fresh Direct with an offer or Instacart with an offer. So look for those apps that will help you save on those items too.
We have to be shopping smarter, essentially. We
We
got to put a little
do.
more work in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, what if there's a specific ingredient that we want, we need, but that is too expensive?
So it is time to get flexible. If you have a plan and then you get to the grocery store and that one ingredient that you need is too expensive, use your phone, look for a dupe. There are lots of interesting dupes out there. So for example, egg prices are so high right now, right?
Yes.
However, if you're a baker, there are multiple duplicates that you can use for eggs that not only make that recipe potentially vegan, but much lower in
Oh.
cholesterol. So for example, a flax egg is taking flax meal and water, mix it together, let it sit for a few minutes, and it creates like a gelatinous substance like an egg. And you
Wow.
can bake a banana bread with it, for example, and it's much healthier for you and much cheaper. So look for those dupes.
Wow, I've never heard of that before. I
Yeah,
love
it's a
that.
great hack.
Huh. Now, you recommend DIY, but what
Mhm.
does that mean in this case?
Yeah, so in this case, there may be certain groceries that you're buying that are costing you a lot that you could potentially make yourself.
Okay.
So hummus is a great one. My husband goes through hummus like water,
Okay.
but I don't want to spend $8 on
Yep.
the huge hummus thing, but I can make hummus at home with a can of garbanzo beans
Right.
and a few extra ingredients in literally 10 minutes for 50 cents.
Right.
$8, 50 cents.
Big
So
difference.
that's a big one. Granola for us is another one. Our family, we go through it like water.
Yeah.
I make our own granola now. In about 20 minutes, I make enough for 2 weeks, and it costs me a fraction of the cost just by doing that. So just think about those things that you could perhaps do yourself, and you will save yourself a lot in the long run.
Hummus, that's a good one. We also
Yeah.
go through hummus really fast in my house.
You can make a beautiful hummus.
Right.
It's actually quite easy.
Right, I'm just being lazy.
Yeah.
Now, where can we go if we want to find more about you and more tips like these? Because these were really helpful.
Thank you so much. You can find me at True Trey on Instagram or at truetray.com.
Thank you so much, Trey.
Thanks, Justine.
All right, you guys. Well, that's a wrap on April here at Lifestyle Today. We'll see you guys back in May to talk all things Mother's Day, getting you ready for summer, and so much more. See you guys then.
The proceeding was sponsored by Lifestyle Today Show.